Hi everyone, my name is Grendel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or if you have subscribed to some of my videos in the past, welcome back. And today I will be guiding you to a slow and gentle yoga flow that you can do to start your morning or if you just want to move your body. So if you're ready, let's get started. So let's begin our practice on our child's pose. So bringing your knees as wide as your hips, your big toes touching. Push your hips back to your heels and walk your hands forward. So if you have a hard time bringing your body all the way down, you can either stay here or you can bring your forearms to the ground. If you're feeling flexible this morning, you can also walk your hands further forward and really feel that stretch on your arms, your shoulders, your back, and you can rest your forehead to the mat. Take a deep breath into your nose and out to your mouth, releasing that tension. Inhale and exhale, release it all out. One big breath into your nose and exhale. One more round of breath, allowing yourself to settle in your body and grounding yourself in the present moment. On your next inhale, lift your forehead off the ground and walk your fingertips to the right side of your mat. You can bring your left fingertips on top of your right and really feeling that stretch on your left side body. Inhaling to lengthen and exhale, deepening the stretch. Good. Now bring it back to center and walk your fingertips to the left side of the mat. So you will feel this on your right side body. So you can bring your right fingertips on top of your left, if that feels good. And allowing your left head, the left side of your head, to rest on your left arm. Breathe in, breathe out. Now walk your hands back to center and crawl your fingertips towards you. Now cross your legs, extend your legs in front of you, and bring your right ankle over your left thigh. So you can either bring it on top of your thigh or you can just put your right sole just in front of your left shin. So inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, bending it over to the right. Looking underneath your left arm. Really feeling that stretch on your side body as you ground your right hand on the mat. One more round of breath. And exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more round. Inhale, arms sweep up, look up. And exhale, ground your left hand over to your left. And inhale, lift your right hand up to the sky. And exhale, bending over to your left. Really reaching it over to the left. You can look under your right arm. And exhale, bring your hands back down. Take your left palm on top of your right knee and take your right arm on your back. Inhale, opening your right chest to the right side of your mat for a gentle twist. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, slightly twisting over to your right. Good. Now bring it back to center. Left arm goes behind you, and your right palm goes on top of your left ankle. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twisting your upper body to the left. Good. Now walk your hands in front of you, come into your tabletop position. So your hands are directly underneath your your shoulders. Your knees are above your hips. We'll do a few rounds of our cat and our cow. So inhale, drop your belly down, gaze in front of you, lifting your tailbone up. And exhale, tucking your tailbone in, rounding your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest, look between your toes. Inhale. Arch your back, lift your tailbone, spread your collarbones wide, gaze in front of you or up. And exhale, rounding your spine. Look between your toes. Inhale, arch your spine. Drop your belly down, look up. And exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest, really pushing that mat away from you. One more time. Inhale and exhale, letting it all go. Bring your spine back to neutral. Take your right arm up to the sky, look up, and exhale. Thread the needle underneath your left arm, bringing your right shoulder down. And crawl your left fingertips out. Lifting your tailbone. Taking a moment here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your left fingertips back. Take your right arm up to the sky, opening up your right chest, and bring it back down. Take your right leg out to the side, so your toes are pointing the front part of your mat. Gently rock forward and back. You will feel this stretch in the inner part of your thigh. So be gentle with yourself. This stretch can be very intense for some, or for most of us. So really take your time to feel the sensation, the opening of your hips, forward and back, remembering to breathe. And exhale, bring your right leg back to center. Inhale, left arm goes up, opening your left chest. And as you exhale, take your left arm underneath your right armpit. Your left shoulder is pressed down on the mat. Take your right fingertips in front of you. Take a moment here to breathe through your nose and exhale out. You can also close your eyes if you like. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now walk your fingertips back to the mat. Take your left arm up to the sky, opening up your chest, and exhale, bring it back down. Take a moment here to find your alignment. Take your left leg out to the side. So your left toes could be pointing towards the short end of your mat, or it can turn a little diagonal if you like. So rocking forward and back. Opening your hip flexors. Forward and back. Good. Now bring your left leg back to center. Take your right leg back. Extend it back to the back of your mat. Take your left arm in front of you and find your balance here. Keep breathing. We'll stay here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Extend your left leg out to the back. Take your right arm and reach it forward. And find engagement in your core as you find your balance here. Remembering to breathe. 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Now take your right leg out to the side. Walk your hands in front of you and place your hands on top of your hips. So your left arm reaches up and bending over to your right. Sliding your right hand down to your right calf or your shin. Breathing here. And exhale, bring your left palm down. Right arm reaches up to the sky. And take your right arm over to your left. Keep breathing here. On your next inhale, bring yourself back up. Walk your hands in front of you. Take your right leg back. Left leg goes to the side. Walk your hands in front of you and bring it on top of your hips. Right arm reaches up to the sky and exhale, bending over to your left, sliding your left hand on top of your shin. Gate pose. Exhale, bring your right palm down to the mat. Exhale, lift your left arm up to the sky or over your head, looking down at your fingertips. One more round of breath. And exhale. Bring it back up, hands on your hips, and walk your hands in front of you. Good. Now spread your fingertips wide. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees off the ground and push your hips back to the mat. Grounding your heels on your mat, pushing the mat away from you. Lifting your hips. Good. So you can also bend your knee here, or you can pedal your feet. Bending your knees alternately. This helps if your hamstrings are tight this morning or afternoon, night, whichever day you're practicing. And good. Ground both heels to your mat. Walk your hands in front of you. So you're grounding on your fingertips, keeping a bend on your knee. Grab a hold of your opposite elbow and drop your head down to the mat. Rock from side to side. Allowing the gravity to pull your head down towards the mat. Taking your moment here to ground with your breath and your body. Bring your fingertips back to the mat and slowly roll yourself up to standing. Roll your shoulders back, arms sweep up to the sky. Gaze at your fingertips, feel nice and long. Exhale. Bring your hands in front of you. Place your arms on the side and walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. And exhale, push your hips down. And imagine you're sitting on a chair. So grounding on your heels, your arms in front of you. Imagine you're holding an imaginary exercise ball. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale to chair, pushing your hips down, engaging your core. Exhale, hands to your heart. So 3 more. Inhale, prepare and exhale, push your hips down to chair squat. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more. Chair squat. Exhale, hands to your heart. 1 last. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. So making sure that your knees are not going past your toes and keeping your hips down and your core engaged. Stay here for 5 rounds of breath. Almost there. And exhale. Bring yourself up. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, fold over your leg. Drop your fingertips down. Step your right foot back. So come into your high lunge. So heel toe your left foot. Look in front of you. Take a moment here. Exhale, drop your right knee down. Untuck your right toe, right foot. Exhale, bend your knee. Straighten your left knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Push your chest forward. And exhale, straight. Good. Now rebend your left knee. And place your palms on top of your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, pushing it down. Inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Bring your palms together. Exhale, cactus your arms. Bring your left palm onto your left side of the mat, and inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And slightly bending over to your left. And exhale, bring it back down. Ground your fingertips. Push your knee off the ground and take your left leg up to the back and up. Exhale, bring your left foot back to the center of the mat. Inhale, rock yourself to a high plank. So your hands are above your shoulders. And exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold over your leg. Inhale, round, pull yourself up to standing. Roll yourself up to standing. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Big inhale and exhale. Folding over your leg. Ground your fingertips to the mat. And step your left foot back to your high lunge. So your front knee is on a 90-degree angle. So really finding that stretch on your hip flexor, making sure that you're not dumping your legs and your knees down. So really stay active in this pose for a few seconds. So keeping your chest forward. Exhale, straighten your leg. Inhale, bend your knee. And exhale, straighten your front knee. Inhale, rebend. Exhale. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Now ground your right toes to the mat. Drop your back knee down. Untuck your toes. Take a moment here. Place your palms on top of your right knee. Inhale here. And exhale. Push it down. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Bring your palms together. And exhale, cactus your hands and your arms. Bring your right fingertips to the right side of your mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. And exhale, bending it slightly over to your right. So this is quite intense in the hip flexors, but do the best that you can. No matter where you are, whether you bring your arms just in front of you, that's also good. If this is a little bit intense, just stay where you are. Now bring your palms back to the front of the mat, framing your right toes. Push your hips back. Tuck your left toes. Lift your knees. And take your right leg up to the sky. Exhale. Bring it back down to the mat. Inhale, rock forward to your high plank. So your hands are right above your shoulders. Engage your core. Take a moment here. And exhale, bring both knees down to your mat. Press the top of your feet on the mat and push your hips back to your heels. Come into your quick child's pose. Bringing your forehead down to the mat. Inhale here and exhale. Take this moment to ground yourself, connect to your breath and to your body. When you're ready, come back to your tabletop position. So your hands directly above your shoulders, your knees above your hips. Extend your left leg back and move your left leg on a diagonal and take your right arm up to the sky. Good. So your weight is on your left hand. Inhale here. And lift your left leg off the ground, flexing your toes. Taking a moment here. And if you can, bend your right knee and see if you can grab a hold of the outer edge of your left foot and kicking that left foot on towards your right hand. So you're slightly opening up your chest and your hips. For your baby half moon gate pose. And good. Now bring it back down. And circle your right arm down and up, down, and up, down, and up. And finally back to the mat. Take your right leg back to your mat. So we'll do this on the other side. So take your left leg out to the back and bring your left knee on a diagonal. So you're using your knee as a kickstand and you're pushing all your weight on your right hand. So spin your left toes flat. Inhale, right arm or left arm reaches up. Take a moment here, gaze at your fingertips or down. And when you feel stable, lift your left leg off the ground. Flex your toes so that your toes are pointing towards the front of the room. Take a moment here to find stability in this pose. And when you're ready, bend your left knee if you can and grab a hold of the outer edge of your left foot. So if grabbing your toes is hard, you can also imagine it. You don't have to grab it, but imagine just the motion of grabbing it. So you can bend your knee and just try to reach for your foot without actually touching it. But if you can, kick your left foot towards your left hand, opening your hips and your left chest to the front of the room. And exhale, release. Now bring your left hand down and up, down and up, down and up, and bring it back. Bring both hand and left leg back to the mat. Let me just
move. Good. So you're now in tabletop position. So bring your big toes to touch and bring your knees wider than your hips. So we're gonna move into a wide child's pose. So push your hips back down to your heels. Bring your forearms to the ground. Or you can walk your hands further out to the mat and rest your forehead down. Taking a moment here. Settle in your body. Connecting to your breath. Good. Now walk your hands in front of you. Extend your legs towards the front of the mat. And lie on your back. Take your right ankle on top of your left knee and draw your left knee towards your chest for your reclined pigeon stretch. So you can stay right here or you can do a little sway from side to side. Good. Now release your leg and your knees. Now we'll do it on the other side. So take your left ankle on top of your right knee and pull your right knee towards your chest. Remember to breathe and sway from side to side. Good. Release your legs and your hands. And drop both feet on your mat. Bend your right knee and bring that right knee over to your left. Placing your left palm on top of your right knee and gently opening your chest to the right. Gazing at your right fingertips. Remembering to breathe. You can close your eyes here. And exhale, release. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee and take your right palm on top of your left knee. So guide that knee over to your left. And so now we're twisting to the left side of the mat. So open your chest to the left. And gaze at your fingertips. Good. Now bring both knees in front of your chest and bring your knees wider than your hips. Grab a hold of your big toe and really push your knees towards, or you're pushing your feet towards you. So you can either stay here and sway from side to side, come into your happy baby pose,
gently massaging your spine and your back. If you're feeling more open, you can also alternately bend and straighten your leg. So straighten your right leg as you keep the left leg bent. So left leg straightens, right knee bends. So do what feels good for you. Or you can just stay with your regular happy baby. Good. Release your legs and bring the edges, bring your toes, your heels, to the edges of your mat. And relax into your Shavasana. So really pressing your shoulders down, your back, your legs, your heels, your neck. Pressing everything down to your mat. Close your eyes. And let your body soak in all the benefits from today's practice. Take this moment to find stillness in this pose. When you're ready, you can lie on one side of the mat, come into a fetal position, and press yourself back up to seated. So you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana pose for as long as you can. You can pause this video and lay in there for as long as you want. But if you're ready, we can close this practice together. So cross your legs in front of you and bring in your palms on top of your knees. Close your eyes. One big breath into your nose. And exhale. Sigh it out. One more time, big inhale. And release. Bring your hands in front of you. Bow your head. And thank yourself for showing up in today's practice. And thank you for letting me guide you today. Namaste.